Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes React. I'm Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
I'm Office Bloke Daz.
Together we are the Office Blokes.
Yes.
Aye.
Celebrities who ended their careers in seconds.
Yeah, right, okay.
Showing Vin Diesel, who's literally just been in
Yeah.
Fast and Furious 10, which is absolutely gigantic.
It's got to be more
wasn't
than that, surely.
I think
must be
I think 10's
110.
the last one.
I think I've only ever seen one.
Listen, it'll be the last one unless someone comes up with a bit more cash again.
I think it's
There'll be
a
another.
very profitable franchise, isn't it? So
Just a bit, yeah.
I think I only ever saw the first one.
They was filming it once when I was
Same
out
here,
on
I
the
think.
streets, and I saw all the police stopping everyone, and I was like, what's going on? And then someone said, oh, you have to wait, they're filming Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, oh, right, okay.
Yeah. I wonder if it was number 6.
Is that when you're in the
maybe.
States?
No, it was in Abu Dhabi.
Ah, right, okay.
They film it all over, don't they? I
Yeah.
think it's been in Japan as well.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Let's find out then. Celebrities who ended their careers in seconds. Let's go for it.
Celebrities, just like the rest of us, are no strangers to making mistakes. But every now and then, those mistakes push the boundaries, causing their stardom to vanish in the blink of an eye.
I know it's very early for a pause, and I'm also trying not to sneeze. But that Kelly Osbourne one, I think we've seen that. She's talking about
vaguely remember it.
immigration, and she says, if you get rid of Mexicans, who's going to clean your toilet, Donald Trump?
Really?
And everyone just goes, whoa.
At Rolling Loud, DaBaby made some insensitive remarks about people with STDs for no real reason in the middle of his performance, and this caused for event organizers to drop him, and he lost so many fans to the point that his concert tickets had buy one get one free promotions. And in an interview with Big Boy TV, DaBaby revealed he lost an estimated $30 million from his comments.
Rolling out with July, I had $30 million worth of shows on the schedule before December 31st. I was finna buy my private plane, all that. I had all that. I had it mapped out. I'm finna get me a jet here, young. Do this. So yeah, you know. But it is what it is. It go how it go.
Johnny Depp's career came to a halt soon after his ex-partner Amber Heard filed for divorce and alleged that he was abusive in the relationship. This not only caused Depp's public image to be tarnished, but in last year's trial, a forensic accountant was brought to testify and estimated that he suffered lost earnings of at least $40 million from the accusations.
Mr. Depp suffered lost earnings of approximately $40 million. Well, there are really two main components to that. The first relates to the loss of the role of Captain Jack Sparrow in the Pirates 6 film. It was $22.5 million based on testimony provided by Mr. Jack Wiggum.
Luckily for Johnny, he was able to gain his reputation back by suing Amber for defamation in a lengthy trial that took place in 2022, in which the jury also awarded him $15 million in damages.
As against Amber Heard, we the jury
Face.
award
It's a proper compo face, that.
Yeah,
Look
it
at that,
does,
eh?
just a
Like,
bit.
feel sorry for me face. Like,
Yeah.
I kind of miss when all that was going on.
do you?
Yeah, because like now we've got it's so much war and tragedy, and
Yeah.
so you know, like for a while, for a couple of weeks, we could all just go on reels or whatever and just look at clips of
Bit
that.
of escapism, isn't it? I
Yeah,
suppose.
and then
You
like
know, it's
and then memes based off it, where like the my dog ate a bee thing, and then everyone started doing the rhyming thing. Do you remember that?
No.
no.
People out there will.
I know what you're on about
People
there.
out there will. It was a fun time in the internet for about 2 weeks.
Sounds like
That
it.
face, so proper compo
Yeah.
face.
compensatory damages in the amount of $10 million. As against Amber Heard, we the jury award punitive damages in the amount of $5 million.
Okay, maybe the consequences were not as bad as others, but Vin Diesel made a reporter very uncomfortable during a movie press junket in Brazil.
I think that was more her career ending than Johnny Depp's, though, wasn't it? I mean, he suffered from it, but I mean, she's probably suffered even more, hasn't she?
Now she has, yeah.
I
When
don't
it
think
all
anyone
came about, yeah.
go anywhere near with a barge pole now, will they?
She's
Oh,
still in. Is it Aquaman that she's in? I think she's
Oh,
in
down in
the-
Spain?
I think she's in the second movie. I think I don't know,
Yeah,
but I
I'm
think she's
sure
still
that-
being cast for roles.
Really?
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure, but I bet her fee has dropped significantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She'd be getting paid.
Getting paid to pay him back, right?
Yeah.
Didn't he waive it?
I think
he
she-
waived it.
I think he
didn't
did. Yeah.
I love her. Man, she's so fucking sexy. It's not, I can't do this interview. Look at her. Does anyone say this? Guys, what's wrong? Am I the only one that's saying it? Look at her. She's so fucking beautiful. It's like you can't even do an interview with her because you're just like, dot, 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 dot.
The reporter Carol Moreira said during a local interview that she did feel uncomfortable, and Vin Diesel received a lot of backlash from it. So he took it to Facebook to apologize for his behavior, and said he never intended to offend anyone. After 10 years of Fergie being out of the mainstream spotlight with her song releases going unnoticed, the NBA still decided to invite her to sing the national anthem at an all-star game. And well, her performance was strange to say the least. Will Smith has carefully crafted in his 30-year-plus career an image of being
Another great moment in the internet. That was another 2 weeks that we downed out.
I forgot
of
about
that.
this one, yeah.
I remember this one, Dave.
Yeah.
approachable, harmless, and an always-on movie star. But that all quickly changed at the 2022 Oscars, when he got up and slapped Chris Rock for making a joke about his wife at the Oscars.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth! I'm going to, okay?
But a little-known fact about the incident is that the LAPD was ready to arrest Will Smith as soon as the Oscars ended. But they didn't because Chris Rock said he didn't want to press charges.
Chris Rock had the ability, the option, to have the LAPD go arrest and remove Will Smith from that theater that night.
That's an absolute fact. The LAPD made it clear we will do whatever you want us to do, and one of the options is that we will go and arrest him right now.
Kelly Osbourne was expecting applause
That'd have
after
been better.
making remarks about Hispanic.
I think he should have done
It'd
that.
have been better if he would have gone, police, security, can you come and get him out?
Just
Yeah,
in
probably-
time for him on the podium getting his
Yeah.
Oscar, and then the cops just come up and handcuff him.
Yeah.
and
It's not
take
even,
him
not even
away.
get his Oscar, just so you know, before he gets that right there and then someone come and arrest this guy.
Yeah.
He
Just
should
hit
have.
me.
He should have been ejected.
Yeah.
By the officials, minimum. They should have just said,
If
right, you're
if
out.
it's a member of the audience, he would have been arrested
Oh,
straight
big
away
time.
and dragged out, wouldn't they?
Wouldn't have even got any closer to the stage. He probably would have been all over him. Probably been
Yeah.
shot.
Well, we saw
True.
that. We saw that with Dave Chappelle, didn't we?
Yeah.
in the U.S., but instead was met with complete silence.
And if you kick every Latino out of this country, then who is going to be cleaning your toilet, Donald Trump?
Oh, that's no.
In the sense that,
No.
you know what I mean? Like, when I'm saying
there's more jobs to be
in LA, they always,
but
they
Latinos are not only the only people
I didn't mean
doing
it like that. Come on.
Joe Irvine put on an incredible performance at X Factor New Zealand, but it was clear that Natalia Kills and her husband Willie Moon were not happy about the performance. Apparently, they thought that Joe was trying to be like Willie Moon, and made some comments that were completely over the line, which resulted in both of them being fired right after the show.
I'm disgusted at how much you have copied my husband. From the hair to the suit, do you not have any value or respect for originality? I'm embarrassed to be sitting here in your presence.
Okay, this one might have been kind of
Never
funny,
even heard
but
of
it
her.
ended up
No,
with
I've
Steven
not.
Seagal being sort of blacklisted by many networks. It is well known that Steven Seagal made one of the worst SNL appearances of all time. What most people don't know is that in a lot of the skits he was not being cooperative and trying to actually enact the fight scenes, according to fellow actor Bob Odenkirk.
He goes, if I do it, I have to beat them up. Beating, it's live, and he's beating them up and throwing them around the room, and it goes on for like 8 minutes. It's the longest scene you've ever seen.
During the 2004 Super Bowl halftime show, Janet Jackson had a wardrobe malfunction when performing with Justin Timberlake. He was supposed to rip part of the outfit off of her, but accidentally ripped the whole thing. This caused complete outrage at the time. The FCC received more than 500,000 complaints. CBS was fined $550,000, and the NFL was asked to refund the $10 million paid by the halftime sponsor. But who sadly received most of the slack was Janet.
People are just opportunists, aren't they?
Accidentally.
I'm so offended by the sight of a boob that I want my $10 million back. Come on.
Jackson, who was uninvited to the Grammys, and her music videos were blacklisted, and her career just never recovered from it.
She questions why she was blacklisted, at least temporarily, while Timberlake, who apologized for his role, went on to have a flourishing career.
Not exactly career-ending, but it did affect viewership of the popular carpool karaoke show with James Corden, when it was revealed that James Corden wasn't actually driving the car in a video that went viral. And for a lot of viewers, it kinda ruined the spark.
That is so funny.
Hey, baby.
The public's perception of actress Meghan Markle kinda went downhill soon after her entry into the British royal family. The reason why is because she started breaking some royal protocols, and apparently didn't get along with the in-laws. And in an unexpected turn of events, Meghan and Prince Harry withdrew from the royal family to supposedly live a private life. People were initially supportive of their decision, especially after Markle revealed some racism she had to endure. But the public kinda turned on them when they kept talking to the media to stay in the spotlight, released a podcast, a biography, and even a Netflix show, which seemed to be the opposite of what they claimed to be wanting a private life, so people started to criticize them.
Like, well, what's this girl, Meghan Markle? Just complaining. I was like, didn't she hit the light-skin lottery? Acting all dumb like she don't know nothing. I had no idea how racist they were. It's the royal family. They're the original racists. Some of that she went through was not racism.
Okay, in my opinion, this might have been a little exaggerated by the public, considering the D'Amelio sisters went from being unknown to some of the biggest celebrities in a year, and no one is really prepared to handle that much fame at such a young age. But when they posted a video on YouTube, people were upset because they came off spoiled when they didn't like the food their chef made, and Charlie made some comments
I don't know who they are neither.
No idea.
No idea. Never seen them before in my life.
No, me neither.
about wanting to reach 100 million followers.
I wish I had like more time. Because imagine if I hit 100 mil a year after hitting a mil.
Was the 95 not enough for you?
This video caused Charlie to lose 1 million followers just a few hours after it went public, and she even made an apology.
Sorry. Seeing how people reacted to this, like, I don't even know if I want to do this anymore. Like, this is messed up.
Amy Schumer's career seemed to be on the up and up, with her landing so many deals with networks for specials. That is until she got exposed for stealing jokes and people were upset. But perhaps the wildest example of this is when she stole a joke from Ellen DeGeneres and told that same stolen joke on The Ellen Show to her face.
That delicious, we must shovel handfuls of it into our mouth.
You get real, and it's just like I've split my lip trying to get one more kernel. It's true.
Megan Fox played Michaela Baines in Transformers, which shot her to stardom with the movie making $700 million. Despite this, Megan Fox only made $100,000 for the first movie and $800,000 for the sequel. But just when she was set to make $2.2 million to star in the third Transformers movie, she badmouthed director Michael Bay by comparing him to the German leader during World War II. This caused Michael Bay to kick her out of the movie and tell Hollywood she was difficult to work with. And he also released a very strange interview explaining what happened.
I had not seen Megan for about 8 months or so since Transformers 2. And when I saw her, she just didn't look like Michaela.
With social media not being what it is today, Megan Fox didn't really have an outlet to defend herself against these allegations, and ended up doing so years later in an interview with ABC.
It's not true, and my crew knows it's not true, and my producers know it's not true, and you know, it's unfortunate that it would change public opinion. That of course hurts my feelings. I don't ever want people to think I'm difficult to work with, or that I'm a bitch, because I try to go out of my way to make people feel comfortable.
Lance Armstrong was a highly successful...
Do you believe her?
Have you ever had your feelings hurt? Have you ever come out with and gone, that's hurt my feelings? Have you ever said it?
Not that I'd say out loud.
No, I don't think, no. No, I don't think so, no. Not loud.
Not allowed to admit it when
Damaged
you're a
goods
man.
he is.
Successful cyclist, having won the Tour de France 7 consecutive times from 1999 to 2005. However, in 2012, he was stripped of all his Tour de France titles and banned from professional cycling for life after testing positive for using performance-enhancing drugs. When all this came to light, Armstrong did an interview with Oprah admitting to lying his entire career.
Did you ever take banned substances to enhance your cycling performance?
Yes.
Did you ever blood dope or use blood transfusions to enhance your cycling performance?
Yes.
It did not even feel wrong.
No. It's scary.
Even though nowadays it is completely normal for...
He was thrown under the bus, wasn't he, really? Because they're all doing it.
I think they're all doing it. I think it's proper. It's a proper corrupt sport, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can't watch it because of how corrupt. I mean,
Exactly.
shit anyway to watch. Anyway, you
It's
watch
boring.
cyclists.
I'm
They
still-
started the Tour. Was it Tour de Britain over here?
Yeah, I think it was, wasn't
Whatever
it?
it was. It started round here last week, a couple of weeks ago.
It did, yeah. Started in Altrincham again, didn't it?
Yeah, that's a cool thing.
I went to watch it a couple of years ago when it first started, and I was expecting miles more than what I saw. Just like a pack of guys on bikes cycling.
Go
I'm just
past and
like,
that's it,
You
innit?
see that every
It's all
Sunday.
over.
I'm like, and there was about
Yeah,
40. There was more cars than bikes carrying spare
Was it?
bikes.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, it's. I'm surprised people like Sky are involved in it.
Yeah, I know.
They've got a team in
I
it. To
know.
be honest, really surprised myself. But
It is a bent sport, isn't it? Big time.
Yeah, they're all doing it. Just
Yeah.
absolutely
I think
all
so,
doing
yeah.
it.
singers to lip sync during their performances, and people know about it. Not long ago, lip syncing was very frowned upon. Ashlee Simpson was a reality star throughout the early 2000s, along with her famous singer and reality star sister Jessica Simpson. And her agents wanted to capitalize on this reality TV stardom and segue to a musical career for Ashlee. So she released a few tracks that became successful, with one of them becoming a top 5 hit on Billboard 100. But in 2004, she appeared on SNL to promote her album, and didn't time the vocals, revealing she was lip syncing.
Monday, I'm waiting. Tuesday, I'm
It didn't help that she later blamed her band for playing the wrong song, which just added fuel to the fire.
I feel so bad my band started playing the wrong song, and I didn't know what to do, so I thought I'd do a hoedown.
This caused her music to not be taken very seriously, and people didn't like the fact that she was lip-syncing, since just a few weeks prior she claimed to be totally against lip-syncing and offended by it. Family Guy even made a segment on an episode mocking the incident. Not sure if she's considered a celebrity, but this mom influencer with a big following posted an Instagram video telling her audience how a Hispanic couple had been eyeing her kids and following her around the stores to attempt to kidnap her child. She even said in the story that the man reached for the stroller, but she yelled and was able to get away. And even though she did file a police report that day, when the police watched her Instagram video, they realized that she left out important details in the police report. The main detail is that he reached for the stroller, making it an actual attempted kidnapping in the eyes of the law, instead of just a weirdo following them around the store. With this new information, they used their resources and were able to find the Latino couple and publicly accuse them. Then the police finally got a hold of the security footage just to find that the mom had lied. No one followed her around the store, nor grabbed the stroller, and she was sentenced to 90 days in jail for making the whole thing up.
Wow. Unbelievable.
She should have got a lot more than that.
She should have got whatever they'd get if they were guilty of what she accused them of.
Potential, kidnapping.
That's
huge, that is, isn't it?
That's must be years in prison for that offence.
I think so, and a financial settlement for the other people for what they go through.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So you're on like $1 million and you're going away for 20 years.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
Fair play, right?
I think so. Yeah.
It's just what she must have done it for the Instagram clout.
Yeah.
If she's gone and made a story out of it, it's just like be a victim just to get followers.
Yeah.
And
that's why you have to be careful what you see on things like Instagram, YouTube, things like that.
It's all true.
You just look at some stuff.
It's all true. I keep getting flat Earth stuff at the moment, and I'm like, you know what?
Wow.
I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch you on the next one.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.